Hello everybody, I am Nea and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I wanted to bond a spiritual topic with a pick a card and a message for you. The pick a card is going to be about what you need to know right now from the universe. What do you need to know about this transformative period for all of you guys? And you have to choose between pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3 and pile number 4. I want you guys to focus exactly on the number and the energy that the number holds. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. And then I'm going to shuffle the cards in front of you so you can have the message from the universe through my cards and my channeling abilities. And in the meantime, for those of you who want to stick around to this introduction, we are going to talk about these transitioning times and how to overcome fear. Why overcoming fear? Usually fear, especially in the spiritual community, is associated to be the opposite of love. But why is it exactly like so? Because love is an all-encompassing energy. Love unites. And fear generally does divide and separate. Every time that we are afraid of something, we want to take a step back towards that thing. For example, I am deadly afraid of heights. Like literally, I cannot tolerate any type of heights. I really feel afraid. And I made a consistent effort this year to try to overcome this fear of heights. And why would I do this to myself? And this is simply like an example. Because living in fear separates us from the essence of who we truly are. Our soul is just an all-encompassing soul formed and based on love. Therefore, if we don't allow ourselves to feel this pure vibration of love and joy, at least I understand not 100% in a human experience, but we make a consistent effort to experience it as much as we can. How can we really grow, expand, and evolve our existing reality? Fear lowers our immune system as well as stress. Fear makes us judge others and makes us feel separated by others. But do you know why fear is the worst enemy of all? Because fear makes us feel that we aren't valuable, makes us compared to others, and that's why we judge others, because we beat ourselves up so much, because we're so afraid that if we are going to follow for true our dreams, we're going to fail. This constant voice of the ego mind telling us how much unworthy we are, how much not good looking we are, how much we will never succeed. And this is primarily because we are afraid to even try. Do you know one of the secret keys of success, whatever success really means for you, it doesn't matter. The keys of succeeding in life, it's about not giving up. It's about having a strong vision and focusing so hardly about it and just doing it each and every day in the present moment with immense joy in our heart. And even when you face challenge, which you will, and that's absolutely understandable, you still raise up with joy because you love doing what you're doing. And that can never be a failure. That's why I like to end my videos saying you're never wrong if you follow love. There can be no failure in the world of love. There can be no failure if you're just following who you are at the core, your dreams. And even if you don't know who you are in the process in this lifetime of discovering and unfolding your beautiful self, which is made of love, which is love. You are not a being of fear. And even though in the times that we are living, especially right now, you are feeling that there is no hope and the world is in chaos, you are afraid for your health maybe, or for the health of your loved ones, I want you to know, guys, that no matter what circumstances and no matter what you will go through in life, you can be a being of love. You can show compassion to others and especially to yourself. And I can promise you guys that no matter what, you are going to be fine. Because not only this is ultimately only an illusion, which has to be respected, of course, but in actuality, everything can be overcome. And I feel especially a lot of people feel so paralyzed from this fear. I had so many private readings asking me, people asking me, what is my life purpose? What is my soul project? In actuality, all of you guys already know deep inside yourself what your soul project is. And even in the moment where you feel so chaotic and so confused, you can understand in those moments, if you listen to the stillness, that confusion is actually serving you. That confusion is just letting you know, hey, take a step back, relax, you have time. Fear makes us do impulsive decision, makes us think that we don't have time to fulfill our dreams. We don't have time to be liked. We don't have time to be who we want to become. But this is not true. Our soul lives in a place when there is no space and time, and we never leave the spirit world. If you want to know more about this subject, please go ahead and watch my video, The Afterlife. We never leave the spirit world. And if that is true, we never truly leave the spirit world, and this is only a matrix. What is there to be afraid of? You are never alone. And even in times as this one, when the universe is testing you to transition into who you truly are, you can make it. You can overcome your fears, whatever this fear might be. Maybe you are hypochondriac, or maybe you are afraid to remain alone. Maybe you are in fear of leaving someone. Maybe you are in fear of changing your career and aligning yourself to something that you truly deeply cherish. Well, let me tell you something. If you're going to follow the true stillness of your heart, that all-encompassing energy that we were talking about before, you cannot be wrong. You will be supported. And this is shown not just by me for what I do on this channel, but by so many creators out there that had the guts to just follow their own instinct, and finally they're building a life that they really love and enjoy by inspiring others. We can all be inspiration of each other, but the fundamental part, no matter what choice you're gonna make, it's to overcome your fear. And overcoming your fear doesn't mean, again, like you probably understand from the sentence overcoming, doesn't mean that you're not in fear. Fear can be a positive aspect of our life. How that's so if it's the opposite of love? Well, think about it. Fear can connect us sometimes to our own intuition, can make us be skeptical about things that might not be so beneficial for us. Fear protects us to a certain extent. The thing is, I'm not saying you have to be completely without fear. You have to just trust your intuition and trust your soul a bit more. And your soul, that still voice within you, will tell you, okay, you are afraid of this. Let's get through it together. We can do this. We got this. And that is overcoming fear. And when you overcome fear, you expand, you grow spiritually, mentally, physically. You get proud of yourself. And like I said before, in case you are afraid, which I feel it's the majority of you sometimes out there, you are afraid to go after your dreams because of rejection or because you feel it will be a failure. Nothing can ever be a failure, and your purpose, your soul project is there to support you. Sure, sometimes the universe is gonna tell you no. Sometimes the universe is gonna lead you some sideways. But that it's only because you cannot control everything, and maybe because the universe, source energy, and your soul have such a wonderful idea for you that you cannot even imagine in the present moment. And in the moments of challenge that maybe some of you are already facing, in that moment, you can stay quiet and feel the excitement of having a blank page that you can write again. Contrast is only there to serve you. It's never a rejection. It's always a blessing from God, and ultimately is a matter of perspective. So I invite you all guys to reflect on the meaning of fear personally for you. Maybe make a list in your diary right now and list all the things that you are afraid of. And like for me, it could be something like really silly, like I'm afraid of the heights, and make an amend today to overcome even little fears. And then see throughout the months, by practicing this exercise, if your lives and vibration improve. I feel your life not only will improve, but because your vibration will improve, you will be much more connected to the vibration of love and joy, which is ultimately the vibration that everybody wants to tap into when they want to manifest, because it is the highest energy of all. And it is so easy. It starts from your decision and you claiming your power right now by challenging yourself and overcoming fear. And you will see that on the other side of the spectrum, there was never anything to be afraid of. There was only something to gain, which is your empowerment. Once you are empowered within feeling who you really are at the core, this endless, unlimited being, you will have the strength to truly commit to what you love to do. And nothing can sway you from your experiences, because lessons in spirituality and in actuality are about experiences. When you know something from the deep core of your being, it doesn't matter what people think about you. It doesn't matter what they say. You just know that that is right for you. And that's why I don't believe in one religion necessarily, but I believe in variety and oneness through variety, in all possible meaning, cultural variety, mental variety, religion variety. We all have the truth within ourselves, and we all have our own personal technique to allow ourselves to feel joy within and also without. I invite you all, guys, to just overcome your fear right now in this transitioning period, and you will see, like I said, on the other side of the spectrum, on the other side of the road, we could say that you're never wrong if you follow love. But now let's discover together what is your personal message for those of you guys who have chosen group number 1, and what do you need to know right now, okay? So here I am, guys, so let's get started for those of you who have chosen group number 1, which is this one over there. Now, if you need to watch the cards and you couldn't reflect on the numbers, this is number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Pause the video if you need, and the timestamps are going to be obviously down below. In the meantime, for group number 1, we're going to shuffle some of the tarot to see together what is the message from the universe to overcome fear and allow this transition to happen in your life, or what do you need to know right now. So let's find out together, group number 1, what you need to hear right now. Group number 1, what do you need to hear right now? We have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So for me, this group number 1 tells me immediately that in this moment, you are empowering yourself. You have been healing a lot lately, and actually you are feeling better than before. So well done if you're resonating with this pile. For some others of you, it could be that you're meeting somebody that is inspiring you so much that finally you are committed to your healing work, and you're committed to raising your vibration and feeling like the king or the queen of your life. Maybe you have artistic qualities within you, because for me, the King of Wands is an actor or an actress, always represents creative passion and endeavors. And actually for you, group number 1, regaining passion and creativity is what you need to hear right now. Let's see also what other cards that I have for you, group number 1. I feel maybe you are refining your solar plexus chakra. I'm hearing is rebalancing. You have been like group number 1 in the dark for so long, like truly feeling stuck. You didn't know what to do. But right now, even though you might seem more childish than before, and you don't know even now what exactly you need to do, but with the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, you are ready to give yourself a new beginning. You are ready to feel in the vibration of, I'm not afraid anymore and I want a new beginning. I'm not afraid anymore, therefore I'm going to do that new course. I'm going to do that new YouTube channel. I'm going to do whatever it is that this new pentacle is for you. And it has to do with the new passion that you're cultivating lately. It's almost like this, what universe wants you to know primarily for you, group number 1, it's to not give up, because you are on the right path and you should just keep heading forward without fear. You have already healed a lot, like I said, and therefore there's nothing to be afraid anymore on the other side of the road. It's almost like you already know that you have taken the right decision. And in fact, talking about decision, we have the Lovers card indicating that a decision will be made, or it is already made, and it is the right one. And also with the Lovers card, for those of you guys who are interested in love, I also have the Queen of Wands representing a twin flame or a soulmate relationship coming new for you, because you have left what was strongly blocking you in the past, and you have done so much healing work that what it is expected for you, group number one, it's new passion and somebody that is completely complementary to you, through which you can build the same life purpose. So I feel for those of you guys who have chosen group number one, what you primarily need to hear right now is to don't overwork too much the Four of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but at the same time stay committed and focused. And even though you have to do things like 3 times, or things might seem challenging at times, you shouldn't give up on this path, because you're absolutely on the right path, and this is the new beginning that you deserve, that will lead you eventually, for those of you who are interested and single, to building really strong foundation with another individual that it's meant to be for you, because the Queen and the King of Wands are in the same suits. So well done on you. You are on the right path, and this is what you need to know at this time. Let's see, group number one, what is your oracle card? We have the beautiful card of the Ritual. The Ritual is number 33, so perhaps you are a life path 33. You're highly creative, and with your energy, you're manifesting exactly the life that you need, because you were able to heal enough to break free from toxic pattern, group number one. Can you feel them? Wild creature linked by the very blood you will spill into your craft. A ritual of dedication to self, and those who gazes hold fire, but whose whispers carry you softly through the unknown. This is very beautiful. I feel honestly you could be a channeler or a psychic, or perhaps you're just working with rituals in general, and whatever it is that you have been trying to manifest with this ritual is gonna come to you very, very soon. You can feel spirit. You can really feel them, and maybe the person that you're meant to be with, group number one, is a psychic or a medium as yourself. And I feel honestly for some others of you, or also including the people resonating with the ritual in a more literal sense, this has to do with you refining your wild side again, and through this wild side being able to connect to your creativity finally back, because it was a while that you were too focused on healing, or maybe even for some others of you helping others, that you were losing yourself. But now that you have made the decision to lit your fire, you are on the right path, and you should absolutely continue with this journey of new beginnings and new passionate, creative endeavors. All right, this is what I see for you, group number one. This is your small message. I hope it resonated with you. Join the membership for extra content, because I have so much that I want to share. Ancient Egyptian knowledge, spells, more Pika cards that I'm going to start doing, the zodiac prediction. And if you're down, to comment down below and let me know your stories, because I always love to hear from you guys. And I'm going to move ahead for those of you who have chosen group number two. What is the message that you need to know right now in order to understand better this transition that you're having, and how to overcome fear, or in general just the message that you need to hear? So I'm going to shuffle the tarot, like I said, in front of you first, and then we are going to discover the oracle card together. Let's see. In the meantime, comment how it was your year. What lessons have you learned, and how you feel you haven't transformed deeply? I feel for those of you guys who have chosen pile number two, you are highly intuitive and empathic, and what you have learned from this year is primarily how to invest your energy wisely, because you were somebody that used to get drained so much because you could feel everybody's emotion, and now you have learned how to put healthy boundaries with your energy. You have learned that certain people, they just don't deserve your time, and that's okay. That doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It only means that you're learning how to, again, invest your energy. Let's see. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So group number 2, also because of what you have learned psychically and intuitionally, a new job is coming into fruition for you, or maybe a win of money, but there's some kind of abundance that will enter your life. The Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, you are in a new dawn, and maybe the transition is already over. Perhaps you have been dealing with the dark night of the soul, Saturn return, or something like that, or maybe just the challenging times in your life, and you are wondering whether this ace will be delivered at your door. Well, I have good news for you, group number 2. It's about to come really, really soon. You are at the edge of success and new beginnings, and especially of some rewards that you have been asking the universe for. That has to do with material abundance for sure, or the way, or something that makes you feel safe, perhaps. Let's see what else. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to stick with the Lovers card. For some others of you, this could have been finding new love and finding some love that actually doesn't drain you out. Maybe you were always helping other people, even financially, and right now the universe wants to deliver to you somebody more balanced on that aspect. For some others of you, it's simply a gift that you have deeply desired. So honestly, the message that group number 2 really needs to hear is the fact that their manifestations are about to come true. Because of all they have done for others and all their generosity, the universe is bringing you good karma back. It's bringing you some sort of gift. Because for me, this card, the Six of Pentacles, always represent a gift from the universe. Plus, combined with the Lovers card and the Ace of Pentacles, it's almost like a twist of good fate and good luck coming your way, group number 2. And I feel it's truly deserved. And for many of you who maybe are single, or they just have left a very toxic relationship, this new beginning has to do with new love and actually a soulmate relationship. I'm picking up on the vibe of somebody that will not drain your wallet out, and I don't understand why. Maybe because you always have offered, you know, to help really, you know, financially people that were struggling because you saw their potential. But you know what I've learned from experience is that potential doesn't always translate into like actuality. A person, even yourself, you could have potential, but then if you don't commit to it, like we were talking about before, overcome your fear and then stick with your path, you can have all the talent and potential in the world and you're not going to make it. You're not going to make your dreams come true. And sometimes people actually that have less talent, because they're so committed and they do things over and over again and they stay focused, they achieve so much more. And so in relationship, it's the same thing. You can see a relationship as having like a major potential, but then if it doesn't actualize, it just remains a potential. It doesn't become an actual thing. And what I am seeing for you, group number 2, is that you're finally going to meet somebody that will actually have this sort of potential and therefore is an actual soulmate, is true love. For some others of you instead, who are just focused on career perhaps, this is something like I see a new path, a new career opening up for you, and it's something that you deeply, deeply love doing. And this is why you will perceive this to be a gift from the universe, so something that is actually blessed. Finally, it's coming true. And due to that, let me see with my life purpose deck what suggestion in regards to life purpose we could have. So let's see a little bit. Well, first of all, the cards that literally like did like this on the deck is the card of practice. Maybe your purpose has to do with music, or it has to do with practicing and polishing your skill. So whatever it is that even you're starting right now in sort of ideas, or is some sort of talent that you have given up upon, what the universe is letting you know is that this talent is going to come around back and is going to give you a second opportunity. So you shouldn't absolutely give up. And even if you're not perfect with your skills or your talent yet, you shouldn't give up, and you should just practice about it. Practice makes perfect. And through that, you will get that recognition. You will get this new, at least a new gift, a new upgrade that will make you feel that what you're doing is actually valuable, okay? And I'm also seeing that you have a destiny of a leader in your hand. So even though maybe your creation won't be understood immediately, that is not a reason to give up. You can take charge of this situation by just practicing and focusing on what you desire. And by doing that, you will lead potentially other people. Maybe you will inspire other people with your art or with your music or whatever that might be for you. Or maybe you will do this with another individual. But what I am seeing generally, since this is a general reading for you, group number 2, is the fact that a gift from the universe that has to do with an emotional fulfillment is coming towards you. And that is because you have made the right choices in regards of moving on and getting a new beginning into your life. Now let's discover together the oracle card of group number 2. The Rooted card, number 34. May you never fear the living ritual that is magic merged with the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. I feel this card for you tells you that you should never be ashamed or afraid of who you are. And you should never be ashamed of what you believe in, especially, even though that doesn't sound like candy and sweet and perfect as other people. It doesn't matter. You should be proud of your roots. You should be proud of your experience, because in actuality, words don't teach, but experience does. And if you follow the voice of your intuition, like we were talking about in the introduction, and you follow your roots, the roots of your experience, where they have led you, you will become a leader. You will become an example for others, because your voice, I'm hearing, is different from other people. And that is the reason why you are a leader, because you can give to other people a different perspective that will help them liberate themselves. And maybe the introduction of this new opportunity is what you need in order to believe in yourself a little bit more. But definitely this is good news for you. There is a gift coming from the universe, and this is what you need to know right now. Thank you so much, you guys. Follow my membership as well if you guys want to have the extra content and pico cards, and comment down below, subscribe, and thumbs up to let me know your stories. All right, group number 3. Let's find out together, what do you need to know right now? What is the message from the universe? I feel group number 3, you have been planning a lot what to do recently. Maybe you are a tarot reader, or you're consulting cards over and over again, whether or not the decision that you have made in the past are positive. Maybe sometimes you are wondering if you should change job altogether, or if your gift are just a joke. Well, the universe wants you to know, no, they aren't. So the thing is that you need to learn the balance between you need to know the balance of dimensionality. What does it mean if you are a psychic? That sometimes you can see the pattern of the future because it is so evident depending upon the choices that you have made in the present. Some other times you cannot see the future because it's just not beneficial for you to know, and therefore stressing yourself out with cards doesn't help. It's more, sometimes you are going to get tested even if you're psychic. For some others of you, group number 3, you're beating yourself down because you have been abandoning a relationship or a friendship, and this person have revealed themselves to be something that you didn't thought of, and you're beating yourself up because you're like, I'm a psychic, I should know better. Or I'm an intuitive, I should know better. But no, because we are all learning. In fact, we have for you number 3, the card of the Tower in reverse. And this is because you have a tendency to try to avoid conflict, which is not bad in and of itself, but to avoid also Tower moments. And you know, I need to make a separate video about the Tower card because many people get afraid of the Tower card. But from my personal experience, I have learned that the Tower card, yes, it is bad. It could be even a breakup for some of you, but or like ending a friendship or some stuff like that. But it's something very sudden and very quick. It never lasts a very long time, and it's something deeply necessary. So what the universe wants you to know is to not be afraid of the Tower, whatever Tower means for you, because this ending, this destruction is truly necessary to make you blossom again in the best version of yourself, to make you even more abundant financially. Because remember, when you are drained by something that it's not meant to be in your life, and you keep avoiding the resolution of this this thing that it's not meant to stay, you are blocking your abundance, because your abundance is directly correlated with your state of being. And when you are in a Tower reversed state of being, you are frustrated, you want to break free, you feel imprisoned, and you're just avoiding and delaying the inevitable. But when you face and overcome your fear, like we were saying in the introduction, and you overcome the inevitable, well, you connect back to freedom, to liberation, and therefore to abundance. And your life doesn't end, but actually only gets enhanced. Even though confronting the Tower might scare you, but it's not as scary as it seems. It's like a little bit of a pinch. It's like when a child doesn't want to do a vaccine, or doesn't want more than a vaccine, which is like controversial topic, but I don't know, doesn't want to go to the dentist perhaps. Like, as a parent, you know that the child is afraid of the pain, but once it's done, it's gonna be fine again. That's the same as delaying a Tower moment. You are afraid, understandably, because of the fear, because of the pain. You don't want to feel the pain. Maybe this is a breakup, maybe this is losing a job. I don't know. Comment down below to let me know specifically your story. But it's just a temporary pain that leads to more abundance, liberation, because in actuality, group number 3, you know that this Tower is falling, so you're just clinging on something that is already dead. There is this expression in British, like, you are flagging on a dead horse, and that's what it is. I'm sorry, I'm very straightforward. Let's see another card for you, group number 3. Well, that card literally flipped. The Wheel of Fortune, and only good fortune can come upon your way when you finally get rid of the nasty rotten Tower. Good fortune, unexpected twist of fate. Like, maybe for you, dealing with this Tower moment, whatever that means for you, it's the end of your world, it's the end of a relationship, it's the end of a job, and you don't know what is going to happen next, and you just need security, which is understandable. But you can never know, because what is in store for you, group number 3, is so much more than what you have experienced yet. And it's something unexpected. It's a twist of event. It's a twist of fate. Like, you can literally like leave a job and finding the job of your dream like shortly after. Now, I'm not suggesting anybody to leave the job if you don't feel like so. I'm just saying, for the people who resonate with this and they know that a Tower moment is inevitable. For those of you who are ready and unsure, actually, if you will get rid of the rotten Tower, there is great abundance and a twisted fate of event that will lead to extreme positivity. So why would you miss that? The Tower, no, sorry, the Wheel of Fortune card, that doesn't come very often, actually. It's almost like winning the lottery. It's once in a blue moon type of thing. Some people never even win it, and that's okay. But I mean, why would you want to miss your win? Don't miss winning when you can. Because winning maybe has to do with reconciling with your purpose, reconciling with a soulmate, or reconciling with talents from a past life, and feeling like a child again, which ultimately translate into raising your vibration, feeling free and light again, which is what you need at this time, and it is what you need to know. Let me see also from the life purpose deck what we can get and gather from your life purpose. Group number 3, what they need to know about their love life. I don't know why I said love life. Maybe this is about love life. We have this study card. So reading, researching, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. I feel you're not very sure about this change, but change is inevitable. So because you're so afraid of this change that is about to happen in your life, you need to research thoroughly. You need to study and regain your passion back, because it is only through understanding what you're going through and making research and getting passionate about passionate again about a subject. I can't talk today. You are going to be able to overcome fear, because fear is also the lack of knowingness and not knowing what it's on the other side of the road. That's why we get afraid, because we panic. We don't know what will happen. And in fact, for you, this change has to do with changing your career and therefore changing your life, and potentially For you, group number 3 is also meeting new people, career change. You are embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. Don't miss your winning moment. Let's see the oracle card. The veil, beautiful. The veil of illusion that you have been putting into your eyes is finally lifted. And once the veil of illusion is lifted, you cannot come back asleep, you know. You cannot go back. You just know the truth about that individual. You just know the truth about your job. You just know the truth about that situation. It's quite possible your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell. A half-swallowed glimpse of all that you truly are or can be, that the tears you bleed are ready for the storms to turn the sky inward. And this is card 41, which becomes number 5, and number 5 is the number of change and is also the number, if you're watching this video by the time that I'm posting it, if you're not, the pick a card is timeless, but it's the number of the year 2021. It's a great year of transition. It's a great year to utilize the energy of change. And like I said, you know the truth, you're just avoiding the truth and delaying the inevitable. The veil is thinning. Once you know the truth, there is no coming back. And therefore, the only thing that you have to do is to study, research, get passionate again about something new, and don't miss your winning by reconciling with your inner child, healing also potentially some family issues because of that, and getting that win career change that you need. All right, okay? This is what I hear for you. Group number 3, I hope the reading resonated, and join my membership to have extra content. Like I always say, I have new pico cards, Egyptian mythology videos, spell videos, and so much more. And in the meantime, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm gonna move ahead for those of you guys who chose the pile number 4. What do you need to know right now in regards of these transitioning moments, how to overcome fear, or simply what the universe and spirit guides want you to know at this time? Let's find out together. You've been very organized about your dreams and fulfilling your desire lately. I feel with number 4, you are really pumped up about getting what you want and feeling positive and committing to positivity, and you're kind of done. You're kind of done with feeling like crap. You're kind of done with heartbreaks. You just want the sun. You just want passion. Maybe you're not even that serious about love anymore. You just want to move on. And that's okay if you have to move on your own. I heard this thing that I even channeled for the 2021 prediction pick a card that is available for all of you guys, that 2021 is a year of transition and change, but it's not necessarily a year of love, like of finding new loves, of things like that. I feel is more a year of liberation. But regardless, because this pick a card is timeless, let's see what it is that you need to hear right now. Let's see, the cards are silent. They don't want to drop for some reason. Well, what they dropped and what do you need to hear right now is that you are going to be victorious, and so you should just move on and move forward. There is victory, there is recognition, there is new things coming up and rewards, wish fulfillments. The 9 of Cups and the 6 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. There is a wish coming into fruition, and this wish is coming into fruition because you just don't care anymore. You have let it go. Maybe whatever it is that you wanted to manifest, you don't even remember anymore. You don't care anymore. You don't believe in it anymore. And because of the virtue of the fact that you have let go of it, it's gonna come to you. You know, I always suggest this thing when I teach my spells. I always say, you know, once you finish the spell, tell yourself it will never work and let it go. And it will happen faster because of this. Because the letting go part of manifestation or any energy work, it's kind of hard for everybody because we are so attached to outcomes. But release of attachment is spiritual growth and is manipulation of energy towards what we want to experience, even though it's kind of bad to say it this way. And maybe what you want to experience is true everlasting love, or maybe is a reconciliation with someone really important, which could include a friend. It's something that has to do, the desire also for some others of you, of your inner child. Whatever it is, what you need to know right now, group number 4, is that your wish is going to come true. And recognition, which is the thing that you always wanted the most, it's going to happen. Sooner or later, it will happen. Maybe you have to become more independent. Before you were too, how can I say, you were too bonded with other people. You weren't independent enough emotionally, mentally, or physically. But now, because you have learned to become this strong Empress, the 9 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, you have learned to do things on your own and to be energetically independent. Now you're ready for the reconciliation with your purpose. You're ready for the reconciliation with your manifestation, which could include love. I'm not denying that for some of you. For some others of you, it's simply about abundance. Abundance coming into place and into fruition for you. The 9 of Pentacles is a strong Empress, rich, recognized, high status. The 6 of Wands is literally victory, recognition. The 9 of Cups is wish fulfillments. The 6 of Cups is that dream that you were holding when you were a child that finally comes true. Reconciliation with soulmates or talents from past lives. This is amazing for you, group number 3. You are really on the edge of success. I love it. Whatever success means for you, of course. Let's see what else. And maybe there is a brunette guy or girl involved, or maybe this is a new job or a new beginning. Maybe this is a new kind, new investment coming into fruition for you. It's something new. It's something exciting. It's something well-deserved. And again, it's something that you had let go of, and that's why now it's finally manifesting. And it's going to be quite of a surprise in my opinion, but it's going to be good for you. And the Page of Cups, there is definitely probably love or a new romantic thing happening for you with the Cups, or a new offer. Somebody will call you up and tell you, hey, why don't you collab with me? Why don't we do this or that? And also, I didn't see you at the World card. Competition of an ending karmic cycle, transformation, overcoming fear, and being in the center stage of accomplishment, success, and recognition. I love this energy for you. You are about to experience something so good that you don't even, you won't even see it coming. It will just come because you have let go of it. Let me see your oracle card. The intuition, the third eye, being very activated. Maybe you have been following your intuition so strongly. You have been following your vision, and that's why you will be rewarded by the universe. 23. You hold the answers. You know the truth. Ancient ones await behind the doors. Of 3, it's number 5. So therefore is change. You know the truth. You know that you have been following the right path. You know that you are doing something extremely amazing. And you should just not give up on it and keep on doing what you're doing, because it's working. Let's see with the Life Purpose deck, what other cards do we have for you, group number 4. We have again the card of study. I'm going to shuffle it a little bit better since this card was present also for group number 3. If you were undecisive between group number 3 and group number 4, go ahead and listen also to group number 3. You might benefit from it. Let's see. The Flower card. So maybe there is a strong connection with flowers or with nature, or maybe because you have worked so hard, the going out in nature is truly important for you to listen even more to your intuition and seeing that in fact there's nothing to be afraid of, but you're actually on the right path and your intuitions were right since forever, really. And it's not because it didn't happen before that it's not meant to happen forever. You are a very sensitive soul, and your sensitivity is increasing. Your intuition, your even psychic gifts might increase lately. You have been working with crystals or surrounding yourself with the right crystals that are energizing you properly. I'm seeing amethyst for so many of you. So maybe amethyst is a crystal that you should use in order to feel recharged. Whatever decision you have been taking lately, or whatever dreams you have been letting go, you're doing the right thing. It's going to come into fruition. This is such a positive energy for you guys. Maybe it has to do with music, or maybe music is helping you out in some way. Then we have author. Maybe some of you are songwriters. We have artist. We have let go, like I told you before, animal study and options. You are definitely multi-talented, group number 4, and that's why sometimes you have struggled to find the right direction and you have given up on so many dreams and desire because you have so many talents to yourself. You're very connected to animals, and animals are part of your life purpose. You are going to help out animals in a way or another, or maybe adopt one very soon. But I feel what it is that you are an artist in a way or another. And you are also connected with number 7 as a soul number in numerology, or as a life path. You like to research and study, and you should, because this is leading you to understand how to create better and create even more. But there is something that will happen, which for me, group number 4, for you has to do with something that you're channeling. And music is very, very strong for me in this sense for you. So I feel maybe somebody's going to publish your book, who's going to publish your art. You're going to get discovered. This is what I'm seeing. So keep doing what you're doing. It's a dream that you have let go of. And because of that, by virtue of that, it's gonna get manifested. The World card, success and recognition, victory, competition. Okay, this is what I see for you, group number 4. I hope you enjoyed this very small pick card, and if you did, comment down below, share your stories, and subscribe and join my membership so I can deliver extra content for you guys, and see you also on Friday or Saturday for my live. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for being here with me today with the spiritual topic plus pick a card. I love this way of doing things and having the tarot while I'm channeling and talking about spiritual concept. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see more videos like this, and tell me your stories. And keep in mind, you're never wrong if you follow love. And see you on my lives and on my next videos. Bye!